Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the process for creating this rainbow witch painting, so let's get started. First, this was a DTIYS, or a Draw This in Your Style, that was hosted by Instagram user mahou.shoujo. I'm not sure, I'm actually positive I'm not pronouncing that correctly and I apologize. But here's a link to the Instagram profile, and it will also be in the description box below. And this was hosted in December of 2022. For the year of 2022, I was doing a Draw This in Your Style challenge every month, and this was the last one of the year. And I thought that this was a really good opportunity to talk a little bit about a struggle that all artists go through. And I don't know about you, but I have difficulty kind of navigating it every single time it happens. It's kind of funny. I do have a few tools and tricks that I try to use to kind of get myself out of it, and that's art block. When you're kind of going through like a slump in creating, you feel like either you have zero inspiration or motivation to make anything, or you feel like everything that you do make is just kind of bleh. You're not really into any of it. One thing that I find really useful actually is either doing a redraw of something I've already created or doing a Draw This in Your Style challenge that somebody else is hosting. And the reason for this is because I think it keeps you in the habit of still drawing or painting or whatever your artistic medium is. It keeps you in the habit of doing it even if you don't feel inspired to create anything from scratch. So you're just recreating something that already exists, and that's perfectly fine. But you still get the opportunity to kind of exercise the skills that are required for you to make that painting. And you get to also kind of study. If you're doing a Draw This in Your Style from somebody who you consider to be a quote-unquote art master, you get that opportunity to kind of study their techniques. Another thing that I really like to do when I'm kind of dealing with art block is study sketches, and that's something that I've been doing recently. And I try to make, when I'm doing study sketches, I try to make them of things that I have either never drawn before or I feel like I am not very good at drawing. Maybe I don't have very much practice, or I just don't have, or I just don't know the technical, aspect of drawing it. So for example, recently I've been drawing a lot of braids for hair, and I have drawn a few things that have braids, few like hairstyles, but every single time I have to draw braids, I feel like I have to learn from scratch. Like I've never done it before. So that's something that I've been doing a lot of just study sketches of. And I've also been doing some timed sketches. So for me, I do 30-minute sketches of things I have never drawn before. It has to be something that I have either never drawn before or have only drawn like once a very long time ago. And so I've been doing a lot of birds because I don't draw birds very often. I've been doing a lot of nature things like tree stumps and flowers I've never drawn before, or mushrooms, things like that. And again, it kind of kills two birds with one stone because it helps you stay in the habit of creating even if you're not feeling very creative, as well as helps you learn new things that you might want to incorporate. It gives, even by drawing something that you've never drawn before or something that you don't feel super confident drawing, in that process you can often come up with ideas that you might be able to use. I can incorporate this in my next piece this way or that way. And that can start to spark the inspiration again for you. So these are some things that I've been doing recently, because you might have guessed in my discussing this that I am kind of going through an art block or an art slump as we speak. So I've been posting a lot of studies, and I'm working currently on a redraw of one of my old pieces, and just kind of allowing myself to draw without the pressure, or paint without the pressure of having to create something new, without the pressure of having to create like a masterpiece. Just staying in the habit of creating without the need for my imagination, because my imagination is kind of not there at the moment. So hopefully these tips are something that you can use the next time that you are dealing with art block. And if you have any tips or any things that you love to do to get yourself out of art block, please share them in the comment section below. I'm going to go ahead and let you just enjoy the rest of the painting process. And if you have any questions, you can also leave those in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.